So, today I woke up this morning and I had Taco Bell breakfast and it was amazing. If you haven't had Taco Bell breakfast, you should get Taco Bell breakfast. This post is not sponsored by Taco Bell. I just like their breakfast. I wish they did breakfast all day. I would eat it all day. Because those breakfast crunch wraps are tasty. And I might have to go get some more tomorrow. Because I like them a lot. Question of the day. What's your favorite fast food breakfast? Leave a comment. So I got Taco Bell breakfast. I took Bear to a park. So that's our 49th park outing. I'm going for 50. So I think tomorrow we're going to do 50. And then we're going to celebrate with ice cream. Because the world is terrible and I don't even care about my diet right now. I had cream corn for dinner though. So I made cream corn and beef. That's what I had for dinner. Because I do like taco meat. So I just make 3 pounds of taco meat at once. And then I add a can of beans to it. And then today I was like, oh, I haven't had cream corn in forever. And I had cream corn in my pantry. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have some cream corn. And it was delicious. It's just ground beef with taco seasoning and beans. And then cream corn. And then cheese. And that was it. It's pretty good. I'm going to eat some more after this, actually. Cream corn is delicious. If you don't like cream corn, I don't know what to tell you. It's good. Although I did look at the nutrition on cream corn, and it has a lot of sugar in it for some reason, which is probably why it's so delicious. It's got 9 grams of sugar per serving, and there's 3 servings in a cup or in a can. So what's that? That's like a can of soda's worth of sugar in a can of cream corn. So that's why I like it. Anyway, yeah, then I spent the rest of the day doom scrolling. That was productive. I have not been feeling great mentally, just been in my head. Missing people and stuff, and just not having any kind of coping mechanisms. It's just can't play hockey. I've been working out a lot, but not hard, so that way I could work out a lot. Yesterday I worked out for 270 minutes, which, yes, that is 4+ hours, 4.5 hours of workout. I burned 3,000 calories and I took 22,000 steps. Because I don't know what to do with myself. And that's just something I can, turn my brain off at and gets me away from the screen. So I just go and I just hit my punching bag for an hour at a time. Feel like that's not good. Today was much less. Today I only have 39 minutes of activity, which was mostly from walking Bear, so. Yeah, trying to take it a little easier, but of course I was just attached to my phone all day doing this. Just looking at the terribleness of the world. So if you are in that camp, you are not alone, and I feel for you. That's why we're gonna brainstorm some coping mechanisms. We're gonna figure something out. I don't know what yet. I think I also have an idea for, it's like a Marie Kondo thing, but I'm calling it the Fight Club decluttering process, where you just blow your apartment up and then all your stuff's gone. You don't have to worry about it. I feel like that would declutter a lot of stuff. I feel like that joke is also really dark considering the lead up to it. But I was just thinking about, I was reading, what book was I reading? I think it's called Goodbye Things. It's an okay book. But there's somewhere in there where he's the author was just some people's houses catch on fire and everything burns and they're okay. You can throw a couple things out. And I'm yeah. So I was thinking about I was calling it a Fight Club decluttering day, where I just go through and just being just dispassionately as possible, just start chucking stuff, and not even being oh, someone could use this, or this feels wasteful. Just being nihilistic about it and just going for it. Um, you know, so that might be something that could occupy a weekend or something. I don't know. Something to think about. It'd be nice to have some positive coping thoughts, coping things to do. Yeah. So, I started a new habit today. I'm trying to eat more vegetables. Put that on I have a habit tracking app. It's called Streaks. I didn't make it, if that wasn't clear, but I like it. I think it costs money though, so, if you're one of those people that don't like to spend money on apps, I don't think it's worth whatever it cost, but I bought it, and then I was like, well, I bought it, so I'm here with it. But you add little tasks, and it'll give you reminders. I mean, there's like a dozen of those, so you don't have to get Streaks. Streaks was just a really good one that somebody I liked on the internet recommended. Although I think maybe it's only $1. If it's $1, it's good. But I thought I paid $5 for it. If it's $5, don't buy it. But if it's $1, it's okay. You could pay $1 for it. Support the small guy doing the coding, making the apps. So right now, I'm trying to add one new habit every week. So my habits are, I want to pick up my guitar for any amount of time. Just pick it up. If I pick it up and strum one chord, check. I want to drink 4 of these or more. 32 ounces of water. I'm doing 3 stretches, which are, according to some YouTube guy I saw, he said they were like the 3 stretches that hit most of the body. And if you're doing like at least these 3 stretches, like you're getting, 80% of what you need for your flexibility, mobility. I'm leaving 10 nice comments. Remember back, we talked about my friend who passed away, who was always, saying nice things, or living on for JMO, leaving nice comments. I'm trying to do 10 a day, which has been going pretty well. It's not that hard to do. And then, what else is there? Well, now vegetables. Eating 2 servings of vegetables at least, which is more than the 0 I have been eating lately, so it's a step up. And there's one more. What is it? Maybe that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, that might be it. That's it. Yeah, there's only 4, 5. There's 5 right now. So, I think next week, I'm trying to do them on Mondays. I'm adding a new one. I think next week I'm going to do what's called Grease the Groove, which is a thing where you, like, so say you want to be able to do more of an exercise. So what they recommend you do is, it's called Greasing the Groove, and say, like, you can do 10 push-ups. So what you do is, every hour that you remember, it doesn't have to be super exact, you get down, you do 3 push-ups. So if you can max out at 10 push-ups, you just do 3 every hour. So if you do 10 hours of that, that's 30 push-ups in a day. And it's because you're doing so many reps, you start to build muscle memory, which is a real thing. If you're not aware, muscle memory is an actual, like, physiological thing that happens in your muscle fascia and your, like, ligaments and stuff. It, like, builds connections in the tissue and whatnot to do these activities. And then also you're just doing a lot of reps. Like, 30 reps is more than the 10 you would normally do if you're working out, like. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to do that with some mobility exercises that my friend recommends. They're called Original Strength Resets. Look them up, they're really good. You can find them for free on the YouTube. They're very easy, very basic. So I'm gonna try that. I think next week that'll be my addition. So that's my habit, just trying to add little things, focusing on those small wins. What can I do that's really tiny that pushes the needle, gets me a little healthier, vegetables, water, all that good stuff, leaving nice comments. Reaching out to folks. I think that might be I might try to reach out, just do that could be a good one. Reaching out to people every day, someone new, someone different, even if it's just 7 people, you're still just cyclically reaching out to somebody every day, just saying, hey, what's up, how you doing, hope you're doing good, like that thing you're working on, it looks cool, asking a question, that's like a simple talked about this. That's something that men, especially men, don't do. Is they're not proactive network builders from a like non-career standpoint. Like a lot of men will be like proactively network building for like work, but like very rarely do we like build our network of friends. Women have that down. Women have their support network dialed in a lot tighter, so you know when they go through hard times, like they've got their groundswell right there. Dudes don't get that, and we need to be better about that, dudes. So lady friends, reach out to your dude friends. Oh, that can be hard because sometimes that makes your dude friends think that you want to sleep with them, cause dudes are gross. Sorry. Sometimes we suck. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about today. Although I was also thinking about passive income, because I had a friend post about, she was asking about like, oh, passive income, and I was like, okay, well, if it's not investing in the stock market, it's a scam. And she's like, well, I know that. And then I kind of gave her the basics of investing. And her and her husband they're looking at flipping houses because he's pretty handy, I guess, and has some money from his time in the military, which is good for them. I'm really happy for them. They moved to upstate Washington, I think, and I'm super jealous because like on her Instagram, like I see how they go on like a lot of hikes and stuff. And I'm like, oh, so pretty. I need to go to upstate Washington and go hiking. Looks good. If you live in upstate Washington, I'm jealous. I've been up to Seattle once, twice, but once to like stay. The other time was just like a layover. When I went to Hawaii, we stayed overnight in Seattle, and then on the way back we stayed overnight. So we really didn't see anything. You know, we went to like a movie, so it just doesn't really count. Yeah. Very beautiful. A lot of trees, a lot of waterfalls, which is dope. I love waterfalls. They're amazing. I want to go see more waterfalls. And I was thinking about that for next year. I keep saying this, like, one of these times I'm going to go to Colorado and shoot a bunch of waterfalls. And I think I'm going to do that next year. I think I'm going to drive out to Colorado next summer and just try to shoot as many waterfalls as I can for my white noise channel. And maybe for this one I'll, you know, throw a couple shorter ones up here, because waterfall can kind of be ASMR-y. I think that'll be great, and I think that'll get a lot of views, because I had a waterfall video. It was my most popular video, but it was just stock footage, and it was like my most popular video on the white noise channel, and then my white noise channel got demonetized, so I was like slowly taking down videos and then reapplying, and they kept being like, no, it's not, which YouTube is like they're not very good about it. They're just like, you can't because of this. And I was like, what the crap? Okay, whatever. Like, it was fine for 5 years, and now it's not. I'm like, jerks. I'm making you money too. But then I got it back this year, so that's been good. It's been making a couple bucks, which is nice. You know, making a couple bucks in the stock market, which is nice. Just trying to get that, trying to stabilize my income so I don't have to rely on client work. And then if I could get to that level, and I could get that like base, you know, not having to worry about my bills, that'd be amazing. But then if I could take it one step further and be like making money, putting people to sleep, like I'm already doing that, yes, but like making a living, putting people to sleep, that's such a weird like career aspiration. Like, you're gonna make money putting people to sleep. Good job. But yeah, make a living doing that, I think would be great, just because like I have never been able to sleep. I have always been an insomniac, and that runs in my family. My dad also has insomnia problems. So it's just like not having a 9 to 5 is big for me because I have such a hard time sleeping. Like, I've had jobs where if like on short periods I'll have to like wake up and be there at like 9 o'clock for like a month or two, and it's just like I just like to see that. I'm like, man, if that was my life, I would not be able to go, because like I go to bed at like 2, 3 in the morning. you wake up at like 7 or 8, right? Get up and like shower and stuff, and then, you know, hustle out. Then you work 9 to 5, get home exhausted, nap till, you know, 8 or 9 o'clock, and then I'm up again till, you know, 3 or 4 in the morning, and it's the cycle just repeats. It's just vicious, and I get nothing done. I'm tired all the time. It's awful. Like I don't think I can work a 9 to 5. And I know people are like, well, have you tried? I've tried everything. I've tried no caffeine. I've tried like the bed stuff, cold bed, hot bed, warm bed, fans, no fans, TV's on, TV's off, lava lights off, dark, the sleep mask thing, sleep in different positions, all of it. None of it works. It's just, my body's just dumb, and I just have apparently an endless amount of energy. Hence, I worked out for 4.5 hours yesterday, and I still wasn't tired. I still didn't go to bed till like 3 in the morning. So, I don't know where it comes from. Just this burning engine of, you know, and I think that my little brother's like that too. He gets sleep better than I can, but he has just like an endless amount of energy, and he played professional sports, more than one, and now he's learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and competing at it. So he's a ex-NFL player trying to be a professional lacrosse player, currently training MMA fighters, and then now he's competing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competitions too. Like, he has an endless amount of energy, so good for him, you know. He's down in Nashville if you need a personal trainer. Anyway, yeah, that got real rambly. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video. I think I'm gonna something about cream corn, because that just seems like the most left field thing to name it. But you know, I feel pretty good now. I was kind of like, I've said this before, I'm really enjoying doing these videos, and I'm really grateful people are actually watching. Like, that's really cool, even if it's only like 30 or 40 of you. Like, that means a lot to me. Like, sitting down, like, I've been feeling like kind of in a fog all day, but now, like, it's almost 20 minutes later and I feel pretty good. Like, just a ramble. So I think, you know, maybe I just need more personal time, more connection, need to talk to other humans. So, you know, maybe I should prioritize that coming up in the next week or so. We'll see. Still an introvert, still hate people. So, I like you people though. You're great. You watch my videos and you hit the thumbs up button. Did you hit the thumbs up button? Do. Or you won't fall asleep tonight. That sounded like a threat, but it's not. But it is. But it's not. But it is. But it's not. But it could be. YouTube gives me geographical information. I know what country you live in. Did you hit the like button yet? Are you scared that I know approximately what country you're from? Maybe. Not even per user, but like, just in general. What's up? Come at me, bro. Alright, well, my water's empty. I'm gonna eat some more of that cream corn beef thing that I made up. It's my new dish. If you want to make it, go for it. It's pretty good. It's just an amount of cream corn. This is my recipe. An amount of cream corn. So, you know, put some in the bowl. Not the whole can, but like some. And then like some beef. And then just like cheese on top. Done. 3 ingredients. Super simple. I don't know how healthy it is. It's probably better than a lot of things, but it's probably not terribly healthy. But it's probably better than a lot of things. So there you have it. That's my super secret recipe for you. Maybe I can name it that. My super secret cream corn recipe. Step 1, open can. Step 2, pour in the bowl. Step 3, microwave for until it's warm. Step 4, add beef. Step 5, cheese on top. Mix it up and then eat it. And if you don't like cream corn, then don't eat that, because you probably won't like it. Okay, well, I hope you're doing well. I hope tomorrow is not too hard of a day for you, as I'm sure it will be for all of us. Try to stay off the internet. That's all I can tell you. Stay on YouTube. YouTube is, I think you can, this a lot. YouTube. Here's the other tip. Get on most of it doesn't have any political stuff, or if it does, it's like outdated political stuff, talking about like Obama, and you're like, that's whatever, that's in the past, I don't care, you know? Unless Obama still makes you mad, then I don't have to tell you, like, get over it.